Hello students, this is Amuda, Assistant Professor from the Department of Robotics and Automation. Our subject code is MR3491. Subject name is Sensors and Instrumentation. So today we are going to discuss about the Unit 5 remaining topics, that is Part 3, Data Logging and Applications of Signal Conditioning and DAG System. So data logging, what is meant by data logging? Which is a device, it measures and store the readings. Our readings are input phenomena or some quantity. So what we are measured, that will be measured. Okay, our input will be measured, so without any loss of accuracy. So this is the application of a data acquisition system. Data logging is the application of the data acquisition system. The output of a transducer can be measured. The output of the transducer can be measured, and the value is logged automatically by the data logger. Value is automatically, some input is coming from the transducer, that input will be measured, that will be logged automatically by data logger. Okay, they also take care of suitable corrective action if the output signal goes beyond the predefined range. So this is the black diagram of a data logger. This is a small topic only. So this is the input signal, input scanner. So input scanner gets some signals, and that signal goes to signal amplifier and conditioner. So here the signal, the noise will be reduced and also it's amplified and conditioned. Then it gives to analog to digital converter. Then here we get the output as a digital output. That digital output gives to recorder. At the same time, the programmer controls the input scanner, signal amplifier and analog to digital converter, right, and also record. So the programmer controls everything with a particular time, particular clock. If the clock set start to programmer, then only all the process will be done. Okay, all the process starts when the clock give the signal start, then only the program will start everything. Okay, so everything under the control of clock and the programmer. So this is the black diagram of the data logger. So here is the explanation for each and individual blocks. So I already explained you. So functions of a data logger. So that is, automatically record. The data logger automatically record the readings. Okay. Next one is, during the time of emergency, they help analyzing the conditions of alarm logically and also performance of the plant. Then they initiate the corrective action. Then they can automatically evaluate and record the output. First one is automatically record. Then it analyzing a condition of alarm logically. Then it initiates the correction action. Then they can automatically evaluate and record. So this is the data logging, simple topic. Next one is applications. So different applications of DAG system, digital acquisition system. So that is automobile, aerospace, home application, appliances, manufacturing, environmental monitoring. So we will discuss briefly. The first one is automotive and aerospace application. The core concept of this is safety critical system, requiring extreme reliability and real-time response. So automobile. In automobile, ECU, that is engine control unit, is optimizing fuel injection and ignition timing. So this is a very important for every engines. So we can call it as a engine control units, ECUs. Next one is a anti-lock braking system. This is also very important in a car. So real-time wheel speed monitoring and pressure modulation. So these are the applications. Next one is a infotainment and ADAS. So driver assistance, collision detection and navigation system. These three are very important in the automobile industry. And these are all the applications of sensors also, and also the DAG system. Okay. So next one is a aerospace, flight control system, avionics and engine monitoring. So autopilot and fly-by-wire navigation and cockpit display system and data logging, engine monitoring, real-time diagnostics for jet turbine performance. So home appliances and manufacturing. The core concept of this application is automation and user interface optimization. In home appliances, smart HVAC, thermostat control, that is which is used in our refrigerator and also in our AC, right? So automated appliances, that is washing machine, microwaves, refrigerator, like automated appliances it will be used. Next one is a manufacturing, which is used in industrial automation. So programmable logic controller, PLC. So this is one of the applications of a sensors and also a DAC system. It controlling the assembly lines and the robotic arms. So without PLC we can't run any automation device, because input and output is coming from PLC only, that is programmable logic control. It controls the logic, Next one is a predictive maintenance, using the sensor to monitor vibration and temperature to predict machine failure. So this is very important. Inventory tracking, RFID, radio frequency identity and barcoding system integrated into factory flows. So these are the applications of the smart sensor. Okay. Next one is environmental monitoring. So as a core concept is data acquisition and remote connectivity, IoT, right? So for data acquisition and remote connectivity we are using the environmental monitoring. So applications, air water quality to detect the pollutants and humidity, temperature in real time, and also a disaster prevention. So early warning system for floods, forest fires or seismic activity. So these are the disaster prevention, these are the application. So precision agriculture, so monitoring soil moisture. So next, nutrient levels to optimize the irrigation and also a crop yield. So for the irrigation purpose and the crop yield, it is very much important monitoring the soil moisture and also to check whether the nutrient levels are okay or not, right? So key technologies, lower power sensor nodes, wireless communication protocols and remote cloud synchronization. These are the sensors. Actually the sensors application, low power sensor nodes, wireless communication, the LoRaWAN, Zigbee, these are the wireless sensors. So these are the applications of sensors and DAC system. These are the 5 units in sensors and instrumentation. I think you enjoy the sessions. Thank you. For more lecture videos, visit our websites smit.edu.in and follow our Facebook page SMIT Chennai, and also follow our Instagram page SMIT Official Chennai. Thank you.